What's up? It's me. Let me fix this. Bingo. All right. Hey, episode 37 of Franco's World. The mic is sitting on a stand. And I think it's episode 37 of Franco's World. And I think episode 36 of the video is still uploading. I got it to 51% and it said error. I'm out of moves. Look at that jacket, son. Nice jacket. So we got video going on today. I doubt it's going to upload, whatever. I don't even care anymore. I'm just posting minute-long clips on my Instagram and my Twitter. You could follow me there at Franco's World _. I'm putting out content all the time. I tweet heat. I post the most. JK, LOL. I don't post all that often. I really should, though. I post on my Instagram story a decent amount. I didn't put a question out there this week. Didn't really feel the need to. Felt like I had a good mixed bag of content for you guys today. So remember to go to baseballlegendapparel.com. Use promo code FRANK with a K at checkout for 10% off your final purchase. I'm looking fly. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Franco's World _. Also tell all your friends about the show so it can grow. Please. We've increased a decent amount, and I'd like to increase more. I have nobody to thank but other than each and every one of you that have taken time out of your day to listen to me yell at the wall. So thank you. So the reason why I am so dressed up is because I recently had an interview. That's all I'm going to say. It went well, and one of the questions they asked was, what will my walk-up song be if I played baseball? Nameless, faceless, I'm not going to reveal anything. Organization asked me this. It was a funny question, and I said All the Way Up by Fat Joe. My second thought was Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. And my third thought after I got off the interview was I'm So Paid by Akon, because the Akon comedy bit that I have is one of the best bits I've ever done, which is sad. I might just do the whole bit. No. I'm So Paid by Akon. I get it to the sunrise, doing 90 in a 65. Oh, that's a good one. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson is a good one. I didn't pick any country songs. I didn't pick any Latin songs. I don't know. I said like Calvin Harris, Avicii maybe is like one of those guys. Probably got a good one. So tell me, no, that's what we're going to do next week. So get your answers ready now. Here's what we're doing next week. I'm going to put it on my Instagram story at Franco's World _. What is your walk-up song? That's my question I'm going to ask you. What is your walk-up song? If you were a baseball player. Baseball season is rapidly approaching, especially with the Super Bowl. It's going to be coming up soon after that's over. It's almost spring training time for baseball. Season's starting earlier this year. So there's no games in October, regular season. So yeah, I'm sorry that the video was messed up. I wanted the video to, because I know it would increase viewers and listeners and all that stuff if we had the video. I want it to come out more than you guys do. I can promise you that much. I don't know what else to do. I've gotten to high-speed internet places, and it's still just not uploading. Maybe 30 minutes of 1080 or 4K video uploading on a phone is tough to do. And I tried to upload it. I'm doing the same thing here, so what am I even doing? I did the same thing I tried to upload it to Google Drive. That wasn't working. I thought, upload it to Google Drive. Then it's on my computer. Then I can put it on the YouTube thing. I just don't know, man. It's easy stuff. It's super easy stuff. And I'm just so stupid, I can't do it. And it's bothering me. Ugh. It is eating me up. I can't sleep at night because I want these videos to come out. For you. Because I know visuals, it's key. Everybody wants the visuals. I get it. I want the visuals also. I want the visuals more than you, like I said. So I'm sorry the video sucks. And I'm sorry I'm only going to put up minute-long clips on TikTok and Instagram. Speaking of TikTok, I've posted clips of me playing Madden football, the video game, because I was yelling about it last week. I've gotten a little bit better, but I've posted clips on Madden on TikTok. The clips are Let me move that center. I'm punting the football. But, I feel like that's not a crazy thing to do. I'm putting these clips up because the punts are landing at the 1 yard line and sticking. They're staying there. It's amazing. It's like an incredible thing that I'm doing, punting the football as hard as it is, especially whenever you have no radar to see like where it's going. I'm crushing it. I'm doing good at punting the football. And these 8th graders, these 12-year-olds are all up in my grill on my TikTok page. It's really bad that you have to punt. You shouldn't be punting the football. You know what? How about I just, like I said last week, how about I just run the same 3 cheesy plays, the same 3 gimmicky plays that will never stop working because Madden, forget real football. It's an arcade. I get it. Pay to win. Play me in real, not real football. Don't do that. Play me like you're coaching a real game, and then we'll talk. I play on all Madden, hardest difficulty with the sliders. You're going to have to punt the football. Going for it on 4th and 7 from your own 30. Oh, I'm going to go for it. Dude, I'm sorry I like to be semi-realistic, kid. Okay? Wait till the real world hits you. You're going to have to punt all the time in real life. But I want to be a comedian. Punt that. Nope. Get a desk job. You're going to want to punt. But I thought I could be an actor. Punt. Nope. Got enough of those. Gonna need you to work at Lowe's. And I can make that joke because I worked at Lowe's in college. It's a good job. You get paid a decent amount. I wanted to be a YouTube prankster. Punt. Just stay home, kid. Okay? Just stay home. You're gonna have to punt all the time in real life. So why not get really good at punting in video games? Speaking of football, Aaron Hernandez. It's all in the news, and my parents just figured out about it yesterday, or my dad did, because he was telling me about how he saw a commercial for some Aaron Hernandez show on the ID channel. So does the ID channel just hear what people are talking about online and what they're seeing on Netflix, and it's like, hey, let's just make like a lesser version of that? Because I feel like that's what's going on. The killing Aaron Hernandez, I hope that's the name, and I hope I'm not just saying that. I completely forgot that he had killed himself in his prison cell. I forgot about that. The whole story was crazy. There was a lot of things that I didn't know. The fact that he killed 2 people for spilling a drink on him is bananas. But the underlying thing that not a lot of people are talking about is the fact he had a brain of a 90-year-old or 80-year-old or something like that, and he was 21. I am assuming it stems from football. It's nuts. Obviously, this guy's acting unhinged. Pure adrenaline, aggression, Neanderthalic. I don't think that's the right word, you Neanderthal. Pure craziness. And he souped up all the time playing football, pumping him full of Toradol. Oh. It's crazy. He killed 2 people for spilling a drink on him. Good God. One time, I was at a club in Morgantown during college. And some guy had this really cool shirt on. I was hanging out with my friends. I was like, dude, sure is awesome. Where'd you get that? And he looked at me and he smiled. He was like, he said an inappropriate word. A bad word, if you will. It was bad. Leave it to your own digression. Gosh, I can't talk today. Leave it to your own thoughts to figure out what word he said. But, yeah. I was like, what the heck? Why would he? So people are weird. Aggressive people are weird. How about let's all, get along. Let's make fun of each other. Let's crack jokes. I crack jokes at my friends. That's why I crack jokes at everyone, because I want everyone to get along. That's why. So Aaron Hernandez thing was crazy. The Super Bowl's coming up. Continue with the football theme. Chiefs. I'm looking at my producer. 49ers. Chiefs 49ers. I know this guy. His name was like Mustard or Mostart. He's a running back for the 49ers, and he was cut by the Dolphins in 2015. Dolphins stink. It's my team, though. It's my team. So I don't know. I don't care who wins. I just hope both teams have fun. Who do I think is going to win? You have this incredible defense of the 49ers, and you have this incredible offense of the Chiefs. Chiefs! This is such a tough decision. Such a tough decision. I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Just because of the 2 comebacks that they've had in their 2 playoff games, it's incredible. So, like, in their mental makeup right now is we're not out of a game forever. We could be down 21-0. We're still in this thing. So, I just think that want to and that will to win. And their offensive efficiency, they're unstoppable. Also, another thing I watched on Netflix, Don't F with Cats. That documentary, the 3-part documentary series, Don't Mess with Cats, was bananas. I didn't even know this thing had happened. I forgot the guy's name, and it's a good thing I forgot the guy's name because apparently all the dude wanted was fame. The one quirk I have with Don't F with Cats, the 2 main people, you guys completely discredited the entire documentary in the last 2.5 minutes. When you were saying, did we do the wrong thing by giving him credit? Maybe we just fed the beast. And what about you at home watching this? You're just contributing. Dude, shut up. What do you mean I'm contributing? The guy is in jail. He doesn't get Netflix in jail. He does not know we are talking about him. He does not listen to this show. How is it my fault that you collected a check and made a documentary and said, it's your fault you're watching? That's so hypocritical. That's one thing I do well, is find the hypocrisies in life. Do you believe in this? Do you believe in that? That's hypocritical. It's saying you're just feeding the beast and giving him what he wants, attention. You guys started multiple Facebook groups to hunt this guy down. Went on an international manhunt, Catch Me If You Can, Leonardo DiCaprio style. Hunted him down. Didn't do it. Police finished it. All that stuff. And I'm getting blamed for feeding the beast because I watched a documentary by the people that created this story all along. I wanted to like you guys, and I liked you guys throughout the movie. I thought it was great that the internet could track horrible people down like this. Awesome. Don't blame me. Okay? It made you look stupid. Cough drops and Tic Tacs were candy to me as a kid. Sitting in, growing up, my dad would preach at random churches sometimes, and it gets hungry, son. 11:30 on a Sunday, you got kickoff at 1, you're going to want to make that. You haven't eaten anything since 8 o'clock, hungry. Obviously, we're going to go eat after church because that's what my family does. We eat after church. Fried chicken, catfish, I don't know, whatever. I think Captain D's, okay, so Captain D's is a fast food chain. I don't know where it's located at. It might only be in a few states. Not very great stuff. I mean, it's fast food. It's fast seafood. What are you expecting? But their French fries, I'm not kidding you. I put malt vinegar on the French fries. It's not crazy. Get the fish and chips. Malt vinegar on the French fries, just a little bit. Oh my God. They had the best sweet tea. They had the best French fries. I liked it. So Captain D's, if you're listening, I've tweeted at them before. They don't have a lot of Twitter followers, so it makes me think it's a regional restaurant. So I will be the official Captain D's. Let's talk. I said it. I think you guys have amazing French fries. Be more that. You guys have great sweet tea. I think you sell it by the gallon. Awesome. Be more that. You do fish well. Great. The hush puppies are good. The crunchy things are good. You get a basket of the crunchies. Hey, can we get a basket of the crunchies? Of course. Those are good. Be more that. You guys got like last time I checked, 8,000 followers on Twitter. Could be wrong. You guys liked one of my tweets, and you're not verified, I don't think. Let's talk. Let me help you out, because you guys helped me out and got me through Sundays when my dad would preach for 7 hours. And I was filling up on cough drops and Tic Tacs. And when you got orange Tic Tacs, that was the real treat. The mint ones, okay. The mint was okay. Everybody gets mint, the standard flavor. You get the orange one, little citrus. That's the ticket right there, my friend. Love those. Love the cherry cough drops. And my mom would get mad at me because she was like, you're going to need those if you ever don't feel good. And I'm like, whatever. Bump, bump, bump. Popping them in like they're candy because that's all there is in church. Quit acting up. Captain D's. Let's talk, baby. I'm all ears. I want to help you guys out. You guys help me out a ton. I can bring you to this audience. I got a decent amount of following. Let's get it rolling. It's only increasing. I got dragged everywhere as a kid. You're a kid, man. You get no say. And I'm not going to let my kids have no say. I'd probably, give them a little bit of say if they're smart. But I had no say. I had to play young Franklin everywhere I went. Oh, that's your boy? I got to play That's Your Boy for my whole... I still play That's Your Boy whenever I visit them. Oh, this your boy? Man, I ain't seen you since you was, this big, man. Dang. Yeah, I'm still here, Jerry. I'm alive. I'm taller now. It's been 20 years since I've seen you. Man, I remember when you was this big, man. Crazy. I hate playing, oh, that's your boy. That's my name. Oh, that's your boy. Yep, that's me. I hate playing that role. And whenever you're playing that role, you get dragged to places you don't want to go. So I get dragged to, Captain D's, like I said. And I love Captain D's. I'd love to be your marketing guy or help you out. Do ads on this show, whatever you want. And then after that, it's like, well, we got to go, we got to back up in a truck. We got to go to Walmart. My family doesn't talk like that, but I'm just making jokes. There are a lot of people that talk like that in the area that I was from. And then you go to Walmart, and you're getting dragged around Walmart for God knows how long, because it's ginormous. And it's like, what are you going to do? This is before phones. You don't have a Game Boy. You don't have this or that. What are you going to do to fulfill your time? Where's the nearest blood pressure cuff? Because I'm going to want to play with it. Because I'm going to want to play with the blood pressure cuff. That blood pressure cuff was the best toy I ever had. The best toy I ever had. I'm typing things in right now. Sorry. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of emails right now, and I shouldn't be going through them on the show, but I'm going through them on the show. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Okay, sorry. So the blood pressure cuff was a toy for me. And that was the only toy in the entire store that I could play with. I never won, though. Me and my grandma always played. She would get like, oh, I got 180 over 120. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. I got like 80 over like 60. I don't know. I don't know blood pressure numbers. Okay, I'm being honest. I was looking up blood pressure numbers, and I was trying to make a joke about my grandma always beating me, meaning she had high blood pressure, but I couldn't think of the joke fast enough, and I ruined the delivery. I ruined it. It was right there for the taking, and I botched it. But me playing with the blood pressure cuff was a thing. Me and my sister would stick our arms in it, and it would grab your arm and stuff like that. That was a toy for me. My grandma always won who had the higher blood pressure game. I'm still learning guitar. I can't feel the ends of my fingers. I can't feel them. They hurt all the time when I press on them. They hurt real bad. But I'm learning more things. I'm learning minor and major pentatonic scales or whatever. I'm learning that. Ding, 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 ding. I'm learning how chords play down throughout the neck of the guitar. You start with the D up here and slide it down 2, slide it down a step, slide it down half step, whole step, half step. Learning that type of thing. So that's fun. And songs are a lot easier than they were 2 weeks ago. But the acoustic guitar, is there something different with it? Like, why do the strings hurt my fingers more? Because I feel like an electric guitar wouldn't hurt my fingers as much. Maybe I'm just crazy. Here's a thought that I had in my head. I think I'm the perfect amount of handsome. Because I'm nothing crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm fine. I'm fine handsome. Everyone always says, everyone always says they're a 6 or a 7. And for the majority of you, I got to be honest with you, you're like a 4. You're going to want to move somewhere real rural. I can't say that word. Rural, where there's not a lot of bodies. And you'll be like a 7 there. But I'm just saying. You move to a major metropolitan area, you people that think you're 6s and 7s, yikes. So I think I'm the perfect amount of handsome. The reason I think I'm the perfect amount of handsome is because I'm just handsome enough to where girls will say I'm cute, you know. I don't listen to them. My girlfriend listening, my girlfriend's parents listening, I don't listen to them. I'm just saying, they say these things. Girls will say I'm cute, and their boyfriends won't hate me, or they won't say he's not funny, or they won't say his material sucks because they think like that. I'm not intimidating to them. I'm just like the guy. I'm there. It's like, oh, you know, I like Franklin. You know, he's so funny, cute, and the guys are like, yeah, he's all right. They'll say like, yeah, he's all right. I don't think guys would ever like. There are guys out there that be like, oh, he's funny, but their girlfriends aren't thinking I'm cute. If that makes sense. So I'm not intimidatingly handsome. Like, I'm not going to wow anyone. I'm not going to walk in and people are going to be like, wow, who's that gangly human? No one's going to do that. But I'm just handsome enough to get some credit and to be liked, my act liked by guys. Because if you're too handsome, guys won't like your act. I don't know. Marty the Robot turned 1 this month. Marty the Robot. I saw him at my Giant grocery store. It's called just Giant. It's not Giant Eagle. I thought it was Giant Eagle when I first moved there. And I had a Giant Eagle card and it wasn't working. I was getting so mad. And I asked the customer service lady, nicely, because I'm nice. I was like, hey, this card doesn't work. She's like, oh, this happens. This isn't that. This is its own thing. So Giant and Weiss, or Weiss, or whatever, some German word. Weiss. Grocery store Weiss. Weiss. They teamed up, and I got one of those cards. And they have this thing called Marty. Marty is a robot that goes around and checks shelves for missing items or things that need to be stocked. He also checks for spills, and I think to get rid of the general horseplay and the stealing that goes on in stores. He patrols the aisles. His name's Marty. And my store gave him googly eyes and tried to just humanize him, make him be likable for the children. And the first time I walked in the grocery store, I was to buy the bananas, and Marty just kept following me. And I just kept looking at him, and he kept following me. Because his eyes follow you everywhere. He's got googly eyes. They move. I like Marty. The funniest experience that I have with this Marty the Robot guy is I was walking through the bread aisle one day, and one of the workers who was stocking the things, manager came up to him and was like, hey, did you get that spill on like aisle 3 or whatever? And the guy literally blamed it on the robot. He was like, Marty got it. Marty said he got it. Like they said, yeah, I heard on the intercom it said Marty got it. So the guy like blames this robot. He's like, yeah, that's Marty. Hey, yo, Marty, that's Marty's. Marty got the spill. I thought that was funny to me. It's not funny when you say it out loud, but when you had to be there. No. Here's another thought I have in my brain as we close out the last 5 minutes of this show. If you are a person, let's get real. I'm looking right at you here. If you are a person who's constantly tweeting about how toxic, this is a really, people on Twitter like to use words like this, sticker shock value, shell shock, or whatever the word is, sensationalism, hyperfixation, toxic, these types of words. If you're a person that's constantly tweeting about how toxic people are, or you need to stop letting so many toxic people into your life, do you think there's a chance that maybe you're the toxic one? if you want to use your vocabulary, your words, because you're constantly tweeting about how bad people are to you. Maybe there's a reason they keep running away from you. I don't know. I'm no expert. But for you to say everyone is toxic, this person's toxic, this person's toxic, this people group is toxic, people will say things like that, which is crazy to me. Alienate an entire people group. If you're saying these things and you're listening, look to your left, look to your right, then statistically, like 32 people in my audience are toxic. I don't know how many I get per show, but it's not that. So about 32 of you listening to this episode right now are toxic. So you're going to have to live with yourself for the rest of your life. No, it doesn't matter. Come on. It's the internet. Nothing really matters. How are we going to close out the show? We got 5 minutes left, and now it's up to me to fill material. Let's see what I got. I can't look at the notes on my phone because, well, I'm filming the show. I could talk about how I'm mad about it not uploading. So if someone can let me know how to upload things correctly, that would be fantastic because I'm struggling right now. Okay, here's something I'm going to do. I saw this on Twitter. I can't take credit for it. So I honestly don't remember the person's @name. If I did, I would say it. I'm going to text my girlfriend. I'm going to be gone for Valentine's Day. I'm going to Spain. I'll be gone. Sorry, Toots. But she knows that. Here's the deal. I'm going to text her. This just proves that she doesn't listen. I'm going to text her the opening song to King of Queens. You know, it's like a whole thing, and he talks about how he's tired, but he just can't wait to come home and see you. Okay? I'm going to text her that as if it were a poem. And then she's going to say it's so sweet and so thoughtful and so kind. But she doesn't watch King of Queens, so she doesn't know I'm completely making this up. So that's my plan. So I'm going to text her that real sweet long poem, and then I'll screenshot it and I'll post it on Twitter, and then I'll get likes from the fake world on the internet. That's my plan. Deal. Sounds good. All right, that'll do it. We've done 27 and a half minutes. That's close enough. I did like 31 last week, so you add, subtract, all that. Oh, shout out West Virginia basketball. They're playing really good. So shout out West Virginia basketball. I watched the game the other night. Not the one where they lost, the one where they won. Anyways, remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram @FrancosWorld_. Tell anyone you know about the show so it can grow, because we are growing and you're going to want to not miss the boat. Okay? Twitter and Instagram, FrancosWorld_. Message me. Next week we're going to do the walk-up song, so get your answers ready. In the meantime, you keep taking care of yourself. My God, I couldn't bear to lose you. And keep all those questions coming. I'll see you when I see you, and I hope you have a great day.